Before I get started with this video, I just want to take the time out to really thank everybody who sent me their get well wishes, their condolences, and sent me some very encouraging words through this rough time for me right now. For those who do not know, um, yesterday made 1 year since I lost a very special someone to me, someone who's helped me get to the point that I'm at right now, someone who always taught me a lot, and that was one of my aunts. My aunt was a very special someone. Like, she was not a person that you would find very often. She was rare because what she did was rare. Like, you can be one of the most saddest persons that I've probably, or whatever, and she would make you smile or just change everything like that. That's how special she was. Like, for example, me, I was very down on myself, and she would make me smile. She would brighten up the room. That's how special she was. And it's crazy because I think right after I graduated is where I finally got the news that she was being diagnosed with cancer, and that's where eventually she died from. But right after I graduated, I did get the news she had cancer, right? And I didn't know what to think or have any words at that point because I really didn't know what to expect. You know, I've heard people go through that a lot, but when you finally go through it, it's just see somebody go through it. It's like I don't even know what to say, you guys, to be honest. But she always encouraged me to be the best me at all times. She always taught me just to be a kind person, you know, and that's one of the main reasons why I wanted to start YouTube to begin with. I know I said I want to be an inspiration, and that's all true. Everything I said in that video was all true. But I also wanted to do something in her memory as well. I wanted to do something that would make her proud of me, you know, and I really do hope that I am accomplishing that. I hope she's looking down and smiling to see me doing something very positive and really just inspiring everybody just to be the best versions of them day in, day out, and just to do what makes you happy and be around those who do make you happy as well. And I think it was a roller coaster for me of emotions during that time up until her passing and eventually after that as well. And I think through everything that I went through and her eventual passing, I've learned a lot. And I feel like to an extent I can also say I've grown a lot. It also taught me just to be appreciative of those put in your life. Because if I've never told you guys anything, or if I've never told you guys anything positive or anything on this channel, here's something I will tell you guys. Never take life for granted. Never take the people that are put in your life for granted. Because you never know when it's their time to go, and the last thing you want is to have regrets like me. When my aunt passed last year, I had a lot of regret because I was like, I should have done this, I should have done that, I could have spent more time with her before she got in this whole medical situation to begin with. And it's like, looking back on, I can't take things back, but I only can just make her proud from this moment forward. And sometimes that's like a hard pill to swallow at times, to be honest with you guys. And I remember the conversation we talked about, because at that time I was just going through a very emotional time. It was just mental depression and everything. And I also felt like I was in this dark space And to this very day, I feel like I'm still there, but I feel like I'm starting to come out slowly but surely. Um, she told me, never stop being you. Always stay humbled. Always, never stop being you. Never change for anybody or to fit anybody's agenda. If you remain being you at all times, you can never go wrong in this life, no matter what people say or do. And that sometimes just being yourself is all it takes. Sometimes just being you is all you need to do. Because what is it living life being somebody that you're not? And to that very day, like, that really hit me for real because it kind of opened my eyes just to see more things more clearly. And I'm always very appreciative of every encouraging word she ever gave me. And I will always cherish every moment that we spent, everything that she's told me. Um, but that's the thing I want to tell you guys. Like, just always surround yourself around positive people. Um, cherish everybody that's around you. You know, spend time around those who make you happy. Whether if that's your friends, your family, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your husband, your wife, no matter who it is, like, surround yourself by those who make you happy and never let them go. And when spend as much time as what you can with your people. Spend as much time as you can because you don't, when that final bell rings of life goes off, you don't want to have any regrets. Um, before I end this video, I also want to talk about another thing. I know I talked about, my aunt over last year, but for those who do not know, over the past weekend, I did lose another aunt as well. And it was very emotional because, losing my aunt last year, around in October, literally, around the first week of October, and the same thing happening here. Then now having to have this whole month going forward just be a lot of traumatic things for me. But I know at the same time I have to stay positive and really keep going because I know they wouldn't want me to stop, and I won't stop. I won't. I like I said, and with her that I lost over the weekend, it was very I would say crazy because like it seemed like everything was just going in a positive direction because everything started around the 14th, and then probably like it was starting to go down, but it went up, and everything was starting to look up and positive, from which I was very excited to see and hear. I've probably been to the hospital to visit her probably about 2-3 times. And then over the last, I think probably that Friday before I got the call, they said everything was not looking good. Her brain was starting to shut down. I know my voice is kind of a little, I'm trying to not be too emotional at the same time, but I know sometimes people do, but I'm trying to keep my composure in. But like, I think like just going through that the first time, it I usually don't say that, but it almost killed me. I'm not gonna lie, but this one probably, I would say, probably broke me down. I would say just having to go through that process all over again. Last year now, all over again this year. But that just goes back to what I was saying earlier. Just spend as much time as you can with people, and make every moment that you spend with people count. And then back to what I was saying about her and the whole health situation over the right before her passing. That Friday before, they said everything was shutting down. Her brain was shutting down. Her livers were shutting down. her kidneys were shutting down, everything. And then it was like, for the first half of Saturday, it was just more of a standstill, and like everybody had to make a decision, like, what did they have to do? Because, you know, if they did the surgery, she would pretty much be useless, or anything, pretty much. But sometimes, you know. And then I think probably like late evening, I was probably around 5, 6-ish or something like that, I got the call saying that she was gone. And I was like, I literally had to come to terms like what I witnessed, or what just happened. Literally, like, that Saturday, having to go through that all over again, the process just repeating itself like a cycle. And then the next day, 1 year with my aunt, and it's just like everything just packed into one. Feels like, but I know just going through that is just gonna make me a better person coming out of it. It might not seem like it right now, but as time goes on, you will see the change for sure. Like I said, to everybody, never stop being you. Never change for anybody. Surround yourself around those who make you happy. Make every moment count. And all it does now for me, it just puts a bigger chip on my shoulder. This is just gonna make me go 10 times harder doing this YouTube stuff, because now I have to make somebody else proud in the process, even though I was making them proud to begin with. But it's just gonna make me want this even more than I already wanted it. I was hungry before for this, to be in this position to really inspire everybody, but now I am even hungrier than I was before to make my dreams a reality. So this is not my goodbye to my aunts. It's just more of a, I will see you guys down the road. Hopefully I make you proud while I'm here doing this YouTube stuff and inspiring everybody that watches my channel or comes across my channel. If you guys really want to help me get through this, tough time, I'm still going to be doing content. Don't worry. I have more content on the way, probably later today or probably tomorrow, so I can just really have the rest of the day just to relax, pretty much. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. Hit the post notification bell. Hit the like button. Share with your friends. All that good stuff. We're on the road to 400. We're at 398 right now. We're trying to get this 1K mark by the end of the year. So help me out with that. And I will see you guys in the next video.